Heavy Metal Hour on KCHR Radio. I'm here with Descent of the Dead from
Ventura County area. We're all over the place.
And
Palmdale, Simi Valley.
So how did you guys all meet and decide you were going to form a band?
Well, it kind of started as a joke band project from high school and middle school with some friends. Developed through high school to a more serious band, and they ended up moving out of state. Once.
Did you guys all go to the same high school?
Yeah, we all went to the same high school, and we had like a mosh pit at the Battle of the Bands at the school and the whole deal, fun stuff. So yeah, then those guys moved out of state, and then my brother Griff joined the band. Then I don't know the order of events. Kenny was a former member, and we kicked him out and then got him back because he's a pretty awesome friend. And we got Mike on bass, and then I don't know how we found Jesse. You want to tell us?
Well, I was living in Northern California at the time. I was just, I was working at a local pizza shop, just living off tips. And I found out that they needed a new vocalist, so, I thought, what the hell? I came down, tried out. They liked me, we all got along well, we had good chemistry. And so I decided to move closer, but I didn't want to move too close, because I still enjoy a good commute. So, I moved down to Simi Valley. We're a little spread out, but we manage, I guess.
Has it been hard to find support in the local metal scene?
It's kind of tough, just more so because of the community itself. It seems to be dwindling. A lot of people don't like to go to shows anymore. But we're hoping to change that. There's some venue reopenings that have been going on, like the 118 West, and we've been working closely with them, getting some live DVD performances, as well as working on booking some bigger bands. Just recently we booked Winds of Plague for the 22nd, and we're working on getting some hopefully real death metal acts in the town. Death metal for all.
Do you guys enjoy playing shows with more bigger bands or shows where there's a lot of local bands?
Probably bigger bands, simply because it's a bigger crowd. Generally, it seems like local support has gone down a lot, just because of it's a lot of generic bands out there. I mean, everyone and their sister seems to have a band.
Problem with that is a lot of people won't even come out unless there's like a big signed band playing. I don't know, we've played too many local shows with a crowd total of 0. Not very fun.
How have you guys gone about booking shows?
Well, we go on a lot of like breaks. We have a lot of space in between shows we play, and it's usually like something at the Cobalt Cafe in Canoga Park, like some local thing, and then I don't even know, like people just message us on the MySpace and we end up playing like a few weeks later, so just like that.
Awesome. Have you guys recorded any demos or songs?
Yeah, well, we're working on something right now. What we currently have on the MySpace, well, we recorded with our friend Ian, who's off on tour with Abigail Williams. He's their guitarist at the moment. So yeah, we recorded in his warehouse and got that stuff sounding pretty good. But then we recently were working on some new material for a 5-track kind of EP, I guess you would call it.
Could you describe the process of how you guys record?
For these songs, we program drums with Guitar Pro, import it to some Tune Track program. Just program drums, guitar, just direct in, and then Jesse's going to do vocals once we get the lyrics down. Always a painstaking process.
Where do you guys get the inspiration for your lyrics?
I'm going to hand that one to Jesse.
Well, really? I mean, our music, we love making heavy music, but we want to do something a little bit different. So we focus a little more on societal issues. I mean, obviously it's metal. There's a few songs based around religion and conformity, things like that. But really, our message overall is just to be an independent person. Don't go with the trend. It's a bunch of bull. Use logic.
So are you guys working on recording any music as of now? I think you said you have a 5-song demo. When do you think that will be ready?
Well, hopefully Well, my hope is to get it ready and pressed in some nice jewel cases with album artwork and stuff by our next show, and then promote it as our album release show. I think that might cause a little excitement.
Where do you guys get your inspiration to write your music?
Well, usually I like to turn on some Radio Disney. That's how I start. I believe it's AM 1120 right now.
11:10.
11:10. My bad. I just have it on the on my auto on the radio. So and I just get down some basic chord progressions from Miley Cyrus, the Jonas Brothers, really big inspiration to me. And I just put the same chord progressions into my own songs, and I let the rest of the band just sort of put distortion on it, sing, and that's pretty much how it comes out. Some blast beats. Yeah, they're a big vocal inspiration for Jesse. It's really what he's been going for lately.
Do you guys draw any inspiration from any metal music?
Well, no. we don't like metal. I mean, it's just screaming. It doesn't take any talent.
As 2009 comes to a close, what are some albums, maybe you've heard them on Radio Disney recently, that you think have been really awesome this year?
Selena Gomez just came out with a new hit single, and it's pretty awesome. It's called Naturally, because she's naturally talented. There you go, Jesse.
Well, personally, I've been obsessing over 2 albums. The first one is Oracles by Flesh God Apocalypse. If you haven't got it, get the album. Just get it. And the other one, I mean, obviously, it's been a huge inspiration for me vocally. I mean, it's the reason I picked up a microphone was Lady Gaga's most recent single. I believe it had something to do with either money or transsexuals, or maybe drinking. I mean, sometimes she really pushes the boundaries with her lyrics. Yeah, and you shouldn't drink in school. I mean, or out of school. I mean, you need to be responsible. Just before school, no drinking.
Well, I'm not. I can't think of anything that came out this year because. Oh yeah, well, new CKY is pretty sick. Carver City. The drumming's not very metal, but it's just some like funky stuff to jam to. Me and Kenny like to jam that stuff, and the new Behemoth CD is extremely heavy, crazy drumming. I can't jam to that one, but I like it a lot. And as of 2009, I'm pretty excited about the Limp Bizkit reunion. They're all a complete band once again. They're coming back with some world tours, so I'll be rolling to one of those.
And we don't mean rolling like drugs, because drugs are bad. I just thought I'd throw that out there. And of course, probably one of our biggest inspirations has been Decapitated, R.I.P. Vitek.
Back in full force, 2009.
Yeah, they've got a full lineup now, so keep your eyes, keep your bumping eyes open for those gnarly grass holes.